Daryl Smith and Riggett. Let's see what goes down. He's our third puller in this mud class of stock V8. He's off. He's also waving Old Glory proudly. Roars to the top end. 6.231 seconds for Daryl Smith and Riggett. 6.231. Jack Craig, that's good enough for second spot right now.
That's right, a second place run. He's got with him.
Waving Old Glory proudly. As the next class gets ready to go, here stock V8 continues. Here comes Annabelle. Annabelle driven by Daniel Galian. Daniel Galian and driving Annabelle, the Ford. Well, I know Jack Craig was hyping up the Chevrolet bow tie lovers. Do we have any Ford Oval fans out there? How about it?
I don't hear very many.
I don't hear very many at all. Here we go. Well, that Ford taking off all the way to the top end. And Annabelle is your new leader. Daniel Galen goes 5.884. Jack, I try to stop him and get an interview. He's your new leader in the Ford F-150, Daniel Galen. Jack Craig's going to grab an interview with him real quickly as he just turned a pass of 5.
Here we are down here with Annabelle.
5.884.
Leader. Man, tell us how it was out there. It looked like a flawless run. I mean, it took off. It went straight. You didn't have to let out of the gas. Was that the run you were looking for?
I guess it's pretty good considering it ain't my truck.
Wow. Always good when you get to drive somebody else's machine, man. Got the lights on so you see where you're going. Is there anybody you want to thank for this ride?
Yeah, Chris Miller.
All right, well, Chris Miller.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack Craig, hang where you're at, buddy, because that new truck coming behind you is your new leader. Grab a word with him. 5.782, the Chevy of Randy Neal. Randy Neal is now your new leader. He just bumped Gillian, and Jack Craig's down there with him.
All right, here we are with Randy Hill, your new leader. Looking for. All right, man, is there anybody you want to thank on this ride?
And having some mic issues getting the interview with Randy Neal. 5.782. 5.782. And up next was Riggett with Bonnie Boast. Bonnie Boast in the number 6 position. Riggett, Bonnie Boast, 6.337 was the time she turned. 6.337. Weston Bridges is up next. Weston Bridges in stock V8. Renegade, get them lined up. You come back around again. Renegade drivers, get them ready. You're back up in the pit again. As Weston Bridges is up now. Stock V8 continuing here. .629 seconds is the time for Weston Bridges. 8.629 seconds for Weston Bridges. All right, Josh Pruini is up next. Josh Pruini. Well, Jack Craig, 5.782 is now the time to beat, set by Randy Neal in his Chevrolet truck. Something about them bow tie powers.
Come on, people. How about the bow tie followers? That's what I'm talking about. Make some.
Who is a fan of Chevrolet? Who is a fan of Ford? Who is a fan of Dodge? Who is a fan of Toyota? Okay, all right. The loudest was Chevrolet. There you go.
And I believe Ford came in last place.
I don't know about that, Jack Craig. I think it got a distant second. All right. Up next is going to be Josh Peruni. Cody Bollock, Bailey Kincaid on deck as our final pullers of the mud pit here for Stock V8. All right, let's see what Josh Peruni's going to do. Time to beat is 5.782 seconds, set by Randy Neal. He pulled 5th. This is puller number 8 of 11, of 10. Here we go. Well, taking his time, not going to be a good time for Josh. 7.533. And a 7.533. 7.533 seconds for Josh Peruni. 7.533. All right, Cody Bollock is up next. We got any Dodge fans out there? How about it for Cody in the Dodge? Wow, he's just got a fan base in general. Cody Bollock, ready to go. Let's see what he does. Here he's in the pit, and he's getting, oh, wow. Looks like he's having some trouble getting going. Wow.
Sounded like he was having trouble getting it to shift gears.
Cody Bollock in his time in the Dodge, 7.857 seconds. 7.857 seconds. Wow. All right, one more puller left to go to try to bump the time of Randy Neal. His Chevrolet turned a 5.782. Let's see what Bailey Kincaid's got up his sleeve. Bailey Kincaid, our final puller in Stock V8 Renegade. Get them ready. You pull again, Renegade. All right. .322 seconds for Bailey Kincaid. 8.322 seconds for Bailey Kincaid. So, Stock V8 is concluded for their first round. Your winner, 5.782 seconds in a Chevrolet. Give it up to Randy Neal, Jack Craig. Randy Neal.
That's right. Once again, flawless run for Randy Neal. Lift. Didn't catch any ruts.
And here's a quick statistic. Of all of the passes that have already been made this afternoon into the evening, Jack Craig, as nightfall is beginning to set in, every truck has been able to make it clearly past 225 feet. So it has came down to a matter of times because every truck has been able to pass the distance of 225 feet. We've not seen any truck yet get stuck in the mud pit at 225 feet. So, with that being said, Stock V8 comes to an end. We get ready now for Renegade. Renegade coming up next. Jack Craig, got a lot of great things happening here at the Big A Antioch Motor Speedway. Tell everybody what's going down Labor Day weekend, Saturday, September 1st, my friend.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss Labor Day weekend here at the Antioch Motor Speedway. Triple header weekend for the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Model Series. These cars pushing 800 horsepower, some of them. You'll see it running 120 miles an hour down the back into turn 3. Triple header weekend. We're going to kick it off in Gastonia, North Carolina at the Carolina Speedway. Come back here on Saturday night for the back-to-school bash with the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Model Series. And on Sunday, we're going to head to this historic Harris Motor City, North Carolina. For schedule of events for the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Model Series, www.blueridgeolm.com.
And, of course, you can find all those details at AntiochSpeedway.net and the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Model Series on Facebook, BlueRidgeOLM.com as well. All right, we're set now for Renegade. Round number 2. Tom Stencil. No, I'm sorry. This is Your Nightmare, Jason Hopkins. 3.861. Was that Hopkins? Who was that pulled?
Say again?
Okay. What was his time again?
3.861.
3.861 for Your Nightmare, Jason Hopkins. Jason Hopkins goes a 3.861. As here comes Tyler Clary in Barely Legal. Let's see what Barely Legal will do here. He'll be up next. Once he gets fired up. In the first round, Jack Craig, Jason Hopkins, Your Nightmare, one out, going 3.338. Little slower this go around, Jack, with a 3.861.
Yeah, definitely not the run he was looking for. You know, he didn't go as straight as he wanted to. He had to crack the throttle. He had to drive that thing this time. He lost a little speed this round.
We'll see what Tyler Clary will do now in Barely Legal. Here he comes. He's off. Say again. Say again, please. Can you please tell me the time again? Understanding, I believe it's 3.980. 3.980 for Tyler Clary and Barely Legal. Up next is going to be Tom Stencil in Harm's Way. Tom Stencil in Harm's Way. Hey, fans, we've got Chick-fil-A sandwiches in the concession stand. Hey, Jeff, bring me a couple of them. Jeff.
I'll get right on that, Wesley.
Yes.
Hey, man, I'm going to get a word with Cleary real quick and Barely Legal. I believe it said you turned a 3.980, man. Was it